Hi everyone, it's David. Okay, welcome to my meet and greet. This is the second meet and greet that I've had, and it's a rainy day today. So I don't think that I'm going to have too many people show up for my meet and greet. But at these meet and greets, I could answer any questions you guys have about the Alpha and Omega saga in its current written form. I've used some creative license, and I've added some additional details to my story. And so this is the basic story, and then there's some more to the story that I've added. And so I hope you will definitely check out my book and ask me any questions you may have. I'm interested in building a universe around my book, and so my short and long-term goals for the Alpha and Omega saga are to finish this book. Was my first goal, and I accomplished that. That was my short and / long-term goal, and then in addition to that, my short and long-term goals include making a film for the Alpha and Omega saga, making music for the Alpha and Omega saga, which would be like an album, making toys and games for the Alpha and Omega saga, and then maybe even someday make a university for my series, my books. And so anyhow, that's some of my short and long-term goals for the Alpha and Omega saga. What else could I tell you about it? It's a brand new story. It's a fresh new take on the universe. It connects the sun, the moon, the stars, the planets, and Earth, and the rest of the universe in a fresh new way, with fresh new perspective. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy posting and sharing things about it every day on Facebook, and the characters in our story are Indiana Jones-like characters. They have different backgrounds. Each of the 4 misleaders has different backgrounds, and I can share more on that later. I don't have my notes in front of me, but I can pull it up on my notes. I wish I remembered everything about everything that I've written into my story, but I have to check my notes on it because it's still fresh. But each of the misleaders has backgrounds to them, and they have strengths and weaknesses. And Satan is after the Radkara books, which just happen to be some very powerful, sacred, holy scriptures that are missing from the Bible because Satan has stolen them and mistranslated and manipulated them and scattered them throughout the galaxy. And so Satan and Dynamite, 2 accomplices from the adversary, have done that. And it's the misleader's responsibility to get the Radkara books back, specifically the book of Alpha and Omega, which happens to be one of the 13 Radkara books, reportedly authored by Jesus Christ himself, and to retrieve those Radkara books and return them to their rightful places throughout the universe, before the power and wrath of God destroy the universe. So that is all for now. Thanks so much for following along, you guys. I realize that there's a lot of repetition in what I do, but at the same time, I believe the repetition is needed. I've learned things through this repetition. I believe that our audience learns things through this repetition, and all around, I believe we all learn a lot of things through the repetition. So that is all. Thanks so much for following along, and I look forward to talking to you guys again on a future video. All right, take care. Bye-bye.